Get over here!
A month has passed since word came of Marquess Ferre's disappearance. Rumors and speculation run rampant throughout Lycia. The head of House Ostia, Lord Other, takes no apparent interest. The Marquess's younger brother is considered odd by the populace. He and Marquess Ferre's son, Eliwood, are fast friends. A hot-blooded youth, he cannot ignore his friend's plight. Marquess Ostia's younger brother, Hector. He would one day be a courageous general, a steel warrior to be feared. The path he chooses will test him to the limits of his strength. And he is also a damn good axe wielder. We need one!
Hector for Smash Brothers.
Please. It's not gonna
Not
happen.
another journey.
Hey, we're fine with another journey. It keeps things exciting. Welcome everyone to Chapter 11 of Let's Play Fire Emblem Blazing Sword. I am the Green Scorpion here, as always, with...
The ComicFoil. So the safety net's gone, guys. This is officially a Fire Emblem Nuzlocke.
Yeah. Starting from now on, if we lose a unit, they are not coming back, no matter what.
Man.
Like in the last chapter, in the last section with Lyn, they eventually come back in these upcoming chapters with default stats if they died, which is not good. That makes them useless. Here, it's permadeath. So
Hector's brother looks awesome, by the way.
he really does. Like, he looks harried, but it's that hairiness that makes him, gives him that intimidating yet stalwart presence. You know what I mean?
I forgot how awesome he looked. Got some. There's stories behind those scars.
Alright, so here we have an argument between two brothers. Hector wants Ostia to take action in Marquess Ferre's disappearance, but Marquess Ostia doesn't exactly want to do that. Other is his name. Is that how you pronounce it?
I always said Uther.
Uther?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, because I think Uther is how, like, some translations pronounced King Arthur, and I think that's kind of where the namesake comes from.
At least it's not. At least it has a reason behind it.
I'm not positive, but I always said Uther.
Yeah.
That's Oswin in the orange there. He's pretty cool. I like him.
We'll get to him later. Right now, we got
So
a returning character!
you
Matthew!
Now we already knew that, but yeah, Matthew is he doesn't work for Hector. He works for Lord Uther, who's Hector's brother. But it looks like he and Hector trade secrets on the side.
Yeah, like, Matthew has his loyalty to Uther. I don't know. Someone in the comments, please,
whatever you want,
please explain. Yeah, Matthew, he's come to really like working for Hector. It's like these two have a secret pact.
Working with Hector is probably a lot more fun.
Yeah, because, and look at that, Matthew really wants to go with him.
So basically, Eliwood's, who we met before, Eliwood and Hector are best friends.
Yes.
Eliwood's father has gone missing, and Eliwood's searching for him, which involves him marching into the territory of other colonies, which Uther believes will cause an international incident, so he doesn't want Ostia to get involved. But Hector wants to stand by his friend. Uther told Hector to stay put. Hector's sneaking out.
Pretty much.
That's it in a nutshell.
So here we go. Hector's like, I know you're there. Just stop it.
Stop it, level 5 soldier.
Oh,
I'm really
wow.
curious how these soldiers got in.
I believe they explained it in a minute.
I also like Matthew's tendency to just, like, step out of the shadows in this cutscene.
Like, even in sprite form, you can tell that he just jumps out. And I would prefer to remain in one piece.
That's one of my favorite exchanges. Are you one of them? No, I'm one of me. Yeah, Matthew's... I mean, he's not one of the lords, he's not one of the biggest characters, but there's a little more to him than the average unit, I think. I'm not the strongest sword arm.
Yeah, like Matthew's trying to explain to Hector that to get out, there's about 7 or 8 assassins between him and the exit.
Hector's like, yeah, sure, no problem, let's fight.
Well, actually, Matthew suggested that they get help from the royal guards, but Hector's like having none of it.
Yeah.
He does not want to have his brother get involved.
See, normally, assassins having snuck into the castle would be a good reason to, like, you know, tell the king, your only brother. But Hector's like, no, this is gonna ruin my escape plan. I'm trying to sneak out and hang with my buddy.
Alright, so the chapter begins. The only 2 units we have are Hector and Matthew, which...
This chapter always, like, gets me stressed out, because you really have to be careful. You don't have any healers or much range to
though,
work
in all
with.
honesty, the design is good, because most of the units that you fight in this game, in this chapter in particular, are wielding lances. Hector is equipped with one of the most amazing axes in the game, the Wolf Bale. This thing's awesome. Alright, so here we have basically a bunch of doors and like chests and a bunch of soldiers around. Basically, this is where Matthew and Hector shine. Hector's like the strong arm that's going to come in and wreck stuff. Matthew's the utility.
Plus, you kind of, like, get to decide how you want to go about this. You can break through the walls, you can open the doors, there's different paths.
Basically, do you want to preserve your lockpick durability, or do you want to preserve your weapon durability? I personally...
With the Wolf Bale, I want to preserve the Wolf
I always
Bale.
preferred going the route and letting Matthew use his lockpick. Besides, we're gonna have opportunities to steal some more later. Let's see. I'm gonna actually check what the range is. Oh, perfect! Matthew, do your thing.
Matthew just gets, like, he gets really good. And, I mean, he's even better because we already leveled him up in
Yeah,
Lone
what level
Story.
is he at, actually? I don't remember. He is at level 6. Not bad, actually. What? Okay. Look at the comparison of damage
Yeah,
here.
but that doesn't even matter. This is
Hector is only at
talking
level
about.
1, but Hector is obscenely strong. Like, ridiculously.
My level 1 is like, you're a level 5, okay?
We're actually gonna go ahead and, like, Hector is basically, can be categorized as a bruiser in this game, because he can dish out damage as much as he can take it.
Yeah, he's very well balanced. If there's any problem with him, it's as an axe wielder, he tends to suffer on the accuracy.
As well as
front
speed,
sometimes,
honestly.
But with the Wolf Bale...
Yeah, with the
he's
Wolf Bale,
fine.
he's actually got the speed. But other than that, yeah, like, he suffers greatly in the accuracy standpoint, especially in later chapters.
But I mean, if you just use him consistently and keep getting him experience, he will...
Absolutely. Nice dodge at 80%.
Alright, do we want to get Matt
I don't know
to
if he can
that
kill
archer?
him by himself. Let me see. No, he cannot. Can Hector weaken him? At least a little bit? He can.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm willing to go ahead and use this. Beautiful.
I mean, every attack we can prevent, we should prevent.
Exactly.
So if that means wasting a little weapon durability.
Especially
That is
since we
fine.
only have 2 units to work with here.
Matthew, where are your arms?
They are hidden, just like my weapons. Alright. I forget what's in this chest.
I don't know, but I don't think they can
No, they
open that
can't.
door.
Just gonna have Hector fight this guy in between a wall and a door.
Yeah,
there's a blatant
At
wall
what-
here, and yet they can fight it out. And they're indoors. I never understood that.
No, that never made any sense to me. I can maybe understand with magic, maybe.
With magic, yeah, possibly, because they rain down lightning and conjure fire, but physical weapons? Come on!
I guess all the walls in these castles are like chest-high Gears of War walls.
Maybe?
That is terrible architectural design. This entire place should collapse.
There we go. Yeah, as tanky as Hector is, he's still taking quite a bit. Oh, perfect timing.
Those 1 damage hits are... Okay.
Let's go ahead and use our newfound vulnerary.
Does a body good.
Actually, speaking of the vulneraries, I remember a little exchange in Fire Emblem Awakening that is actually kind of funny. You know the phrase, a taste of your own medicine?
Yeah.
In Fire Emblem Awakening, there's a conversation that Sully is involved with, where she said... No, not Sully, Flavia.
Flavia, okay.
When they're going to assault push the assault on Gangrel, Flavia says that it's time that King Gangrel got a taste of his own vulnerary. I can't tell whether I should, like, find that clever or find that cringeworthy.
I don't know. Maybe in context.
No, I don't.
That reminds me of. I don't know. That reminds me of like on the Pokemon anime. Sometimes they would, or like I have like the old comics, like the original Pikachu comics.
Yeah.
And there's like a point where they're saying like,
"Whoa,
Misty."
Okay, Hector.
Hector he was not feeling that archer.
At all.
You get out of my house.
Alright, so we got one enemy left. Anyway, sorry about that.
Get out of my house, and then I'm gonna get out of my house.
Okay, so before we go on to this enemy, what were you going to say?
I don't know, something about Ponyta.
Ah, okay. Okay, so we're gonna have Hector fight Wire.
Stop it! That is not your name.
His name is freaking Wire!
Go home and come back with a real name.
Oh my lord. The stupid boss names don't stop. Anyway. That being said, Hector has one of my favorite exchanges in this boss fight.
Oh,
Listen to this. Or look at this. So, you have... there's Marcus Laus here. And he says, like, no, not even Marcus Laus has assassins this good. Right here. Looks like your luck's run out. Our luck? What are you... You see, I'm about as angry as I've ever been. I doubt that even a dozen of you could slow me down. Hector is basically the Hulk. The angrier he gets, he's a monster.
That's a secret. He's always angry.
One of the best lines ever.
Can't wait for Ultron to come out on DVD. I need to watch it again.
Boom.
Wow, that really came down to the wire. No, there's no making this guy's name cool. I can't, like...
That hurt,
It's
man.
terrible. I can't even find
that pun
good puns.
physically hurt me.
I'm sorry.
Why would you do that?
I have no material for this.
Oh, good lord.
You'll never take me alive, copper wire.
Stop it!
Nothing.
Stop.
There's nothing.
Just stop. So,
okay,
anyway,
it's fine. He's
chapter
dead.
complete.
He's gone.
what else could I do? Those assassins wouldn't show themselves until you were alone. Like, Matthew is very, very resourceful.
There's only the slightest chance that they would kill you while I was gone.
He's a spy. He has to take risks.
Also, Hector doesn't like people swearing knightly vows to him.
No, Hector is not one for politics or
formalities.
No, not at all. He's a brute. And he admits it.
He's a brute, but he's also a lord. Like, it's an interesting balance. Like he's not quite Dorcas.
Exactly. Like, Hector is chop first, ask questions later, but he knows his place. And that's what I like about him.
Headstrong fool.
And yeah, Lord Uther, sorry. I'm used to calling him Other.
I mean, whatever you want. As far as I know, there's not a definitive pronunciation.
Yeah.
Looks like he's sick, though. I mean, characters don't just start coughing for no reason.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, I like to think that Other used to be a lot like Hector before he took the throne. So he still has the tendencies, but he's that harried king that Hector will eventually become.
Well, also, Hector has a lot of responsibility on him because he's not just the king of Ostia. Ostia is like the main colony in the Lycian League. So I mean, in a way, they kind of ruled the entire country.
Yeah, they're like the most powerful,
Ostia.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Basically.
They have the most influence.
And we will get more info on that later. Thank you guys for joining us for Chapter 11, another journey of Let's Play Fire Emblem Blazing Sword. Next time, we will meet up with Ellawood, hopefully, and see what happens from there. I'm the Green Scorpion.
And I'm the ComicFoil. See
you guys next time.
Oscar, quick! Cut the red wire! The red wire!
Stop it! One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. And it seems like a waste of time. If that's what it's all about. If that's moving up, then I'm moving out. I'm moving out. I'm moving out.
He's moving out. That was beautiful.
Oh my god, that's too much fun!